Hey everybody, how we doing today? Beautiful day here at the Florida Keys. I'm over there here at my secret spot. Good old blimp road access. I'm kind of debating right now, either go to the right to Raccoon Key, where I could probably or should be able to find some juvenile tarpon and possibly a redfish. I would really like, or I need to catch a redfish here pretty quick. My other option is going to the west and then going to my usual circuit of 6 or 7 tarpon bonefish permit spot. Problem is we're right in the middle of this super high tide with a super low tide and a really quick drop, so finding a bonefish in a permit is going to be impossible because it's like 4 foot deep on the flats. So it's just kind of tarpon. Not sure what I can do. The other thing I could extend out if I go to Raccoon Key is go out to Sawyer Key. That's a nice interesting key far out. Or if I go my usual 7 route spot, there's a Johnston Key that I've never checked out, and there's a spots over there that I always see permit, but the section that of Johnston Key I don't ever been to looks even more permitty, but I've never been there to find out. It's just a challenge right now because it's so deep, the bonefish permit, there's just no way to see them, so I got to flip a coin here and figure out. So one of those two are the plan. Okay, we made it over here to Raccoon Key. I'm on the leeward side. Sun's finally cooperating. Got over here and it was pitch black from those clouds. See tons of glass minnows, so that's good. That should be a good indication for the tarpon to be around. But the water is just so high. They can go 100 feet into the island there because there's just so much water. But I'm just gonna, current's running against me. The wind is kind of pushing this way, so it works out perfect. I can just slowly glide along, take my time just really eyeballing all these little pockets, looking for a fish just sitting there. So that's our plan. All right, there's a tarpon right there. What am I gonna throw? That's a big boy. So I've got this paddle tail rigged up here. Plus I'll be weedless. Using the All About the Bait rigging kit. There he is over there. Oh, you're looking at it. Nope. I think he sees me. Oh, right. Oh, spooked him. Oh, the other one? The other one take it? Oh, spooked him too. Ah, that's what we're looking to do. See 3 of them hiding underneath this tree here. You can just see their tails there. If I can just not spook them. Good. You can kind of see 3 tails there. It looks like roots. All right, I switched to my Shimano, which is a top water minnow. Gotta stay low. Alright. Right there. Oh, one's coming. No, that just spooked them. They're coming over here to investigate me. Screw you guys. Just screw you guys. Yeah. Jerks. There they go over there. Well, if they don't spook, I could set up and just kind of wait for them. They're going to cross over to the other side. They're not feeding. Oh, well, yeah, that's what we're trying to do, but grr. Okay, I see them over there. Oh, wrong rod. This rod. They're right underneath that tree there. Stuff is following it, but not the tarpon. They're still over there. I think. Where'd they go? Oh, yeah, he's there. No, that was a tree branch. Oh, there they go over there. This is that same batch, so they're pretty wary. And I don't see them anymore. Okay, we made it out here to Sawyer Key. That's actually this here, but it's made up of a bunch of smaller keys and one main big horseshoe one there. Surrounded by flats, big channels on either side, channels that cut through, pass goes through, a lot of hard bottom flats, and then there's soft sandy flats on the west side. So I think I'm going to go over here and cruise around and look for permit, bonefish, tarpon, and see what we can see. A lot of opportunity in this area. A lot of different kinds of bottom area here, so check it out. A lot of nice channels that pass through here. Very shallow, hard rock bottom, and then just a few sand patches here and there, but definitely gotta watch out for my propeller around here. But it's a pretty high tide, so that's only saving grace. I'm just running real quick because I want to see if I can scare up any bonefish and permit to know that they're around. Not seeing anything yet. I don't know what those are. I don't think they're bonefish. Could be though. Small ones. This looks like a really nice area. The channel, water's pushing out and then going out on this flats here, so I'm gonna run up to the center, shut the motor off, and just kind of drift along through here. Found finger mullet. The whole thing is just full of them over there. I haven't seen mullet in a long time. I have no cast net, but good to know they're here. All that nervous water there is all mullet. This is all little baby mullet. Nice finger mullet, perfect size. All about the bait, if you can catch it. Yeah, it's all over here too. Some nice rough beach here, but not seeing any of my critters around. I'm just trying to scare something up, so once I see something, then I'll kind of recognize a zone, but might just have to go out deeper and see what happens. This side has more sandy flats and is closer to the main channels over here, so that's where we're heading. And on the west side here, we got some beautiful sandy flat spots. Bit of a channel here, then flats, and then another big channel. I'm just gonna run through here, see if I can see any bodies moving. The current is cranking right there, kind of angling away from us. Might be a sharky shark. Yeah, it looks like a shark. Sharky shark. Oh, another something there. Sharky shark. What's the deal with all the sharks? Alright, I'm gonna take a break. So what I did is I got up current from this white sandy spot. I've never had very much luck finding bonefish and permit actually in this white sandy. It's always broken bottom, grassy areas and so forth. Never really in this wide open stuff. But what we're gonna do, I'm right along this grassy edge. Current's going that way, wind's going that way. to attract them, I'm going to put some of my shrimp out. I've got my crab net there, so I'm just going to throw a few pieces in there to get some scent out in that water, and then that should flush out that direction, and see if we could bring some bonefish in while I take a break and hydrate, because it's hot out here. Well, I know it works because instantly came probably a little black tip or a little lemon shark. Smelling that shrimp. Woo! Wrong species. Well, I made it to that side of Johnston Key that I wanted to check out, and it's not very interesting. Doesn't get a lot of current. Nothing really stands out structure-wise, sand-wise. It's just kind of broad brown weeds. So we'll hit a couple of tarpon spots on the way back and then get back to the dock. All right, we've arrived at our Hail Mary tarpon spot. And that's not a tarpon, scaring my tarpon away. Hey, nope, nope. I'm just gonna cruise along this edge. Got the sun to my back, so that's good. And just try to spot one, drop the anchor, and then throw the fly at them if possible. There's one right there. He's just sitting there. I don't even think he saw me. What am I gonna throw? Oh, where'd he go? Oh man. He was up. Oh, there he goes over there. Oh, that spooked him. Crap. He was sitting out in the middle of the grass. He wasn't underneath the mangroves. Probably because all those sharks running through there. Dang it. That was a good size one too. All right, there's one right there. Swimming across. See it? You see it? Oh, I didn't look at it. Come on, baby. Oh, it's coming this way. Oh, looking at it. Oh, spooked him off. I think he just saw me. There he goes. We're in the zone. Okay, we started off here at Shimano Key, launched at the Blimp Road access right there. First headed straight up north to this rabbit-looking island, which is actually known as Raccoon Key. Found a bunch of tarpon there, so it's good to see them there. Found some tarpon over here, and then headed over to Sawyer Key here. Working the edges of the flats there and the hard pack here. Didn't really see too much. Spent some quality time checking out the sandy area here on the west side. Didn't really see much there. Came down here to recon this section right here, which I wanted to see if it looked like a good viable permit spot, and not so great. Not a lot of good current. Just very poor brown grass bottom, so not very impressed with that. Ended up there. Stopped off at a couple of tarpon locations, found a few, and then finally made the run back to the launch there. Overall covered right around 19 to 20 miles, so that's a lot of running. I tend to not like to just do that kind of A to B long trips. It just cuts down on your fishing and chances of catching. Normally, I would just spend a day hitting like a pocket area here or a pocket over here, or making the run out to Sawyer Key and spending the whole day there. So I did basically 3 tours in one trip there. But it's good to kind of just get a gist of what's going on. 2 takeaways. One is that the juvenile tarpon are in a lot of these pocket islands, and that's good to know. Catch them when I need them. And 2 is when the tides are not right, it's just not even worth it trying for the flats fish. You have this real high peak, high tide, and then a pretty quick descending and a very deep low tide. And that's just not very conducive when you've got 3.5, 4 foot depths on the flats. So you can't see anything, and they have the ability to go anywhere. So it makes it just that magnifies the less chance that you're going to run into them. But anyways, that was the trip for today. I think it was kind of like a good recon day. Not a lot of fishing, definitely no catching. But I think that'll determine what I'm going to do tomorrow, which is probably a bend a rod day. Just get some fun fishing in to make up for what I didn't get to do here and just kind of have some fun. So anyways, thanks for watching, and I will see you next video. Bye.